Hello everyone, my name is P. Bhavnika and today I would like to talk about our Capstone project on AI based resume analysis. In today's competitive job market, having the right skills is not enough. Many candidates face rejections due to poorly structured resumes, missing words, and lack of clarity. This challenge is even greater for people from rural and semi urban areas because of limited digital access, guidance, and exposure. As a result, many talented individuals struggle to get suitable job opportunities. To overcome this problem, our team developed an AI based resume analyzer. This project analyzes resumes, identifies common errors, suggests improvements, and matches resumes with job requirements. It helps candidates to understand how to improve their resumes and increase their chances of employability. Our project is aligned with sustainable goals. It supports SDG 4 quality education by guiding users to learn resume best practices. SDG 8 decent work and economic growth by improving job opportunities and also alliances with SDG 9 industries innovation and infrastructure by using AI technology to solve real world employment challenges. Thank you.
And Nakshatra of class 12, and I have done my capstone project on resume analyzer. And my part is to know its impact and contribution to SDGs and also its importance on today's job market. So the first SDG that we are discussing is SDG 8, that is decent work and economic growth. The problem addressed here is many applicants are getting rejected due to poorly written resumes. So the tool here contributes by increasing the interview callbacks and also by enhancing the first impression. It also encourages the candidates to apply with greater confidence. The second SDG is SDG 4, that is reduced inequalities. It mainly focuses on creating job opportunities in rural areas by bridging the gap between urban and rural areas. And it also focuses on creating employment in rural youth and importance of resume in today's job market. Resume is the first document which is analyzed by the hiring manager, and it acts as the first impression of a candidate. In a study, it is revealed that a hiring manager spends almost 7 seconds on analyzing the resume. So, a candidate must prepare his or her resume carefully. It mainly highlights the professional background, educational background, and achievements of a candidate. So, a poorly written resume may get rejected immediately. It also acts as a professional summary of a candidate. And it also highlights the qualifications, experience, and skills of a candidate. It also helps the hiring manager to match the candidate with the job requirements. In conclusion, resume plays a vital role in today's job market. It not only represents the qualifications and skills of candidate, but it also helps the candidate to secure job opportunities. Thank you.
Good morning everyone, my name is S. Manani and I am here to explain about the AI Capstone project Resume Analyzer. So we are going to look at the empathy map and the 5W1H design thinking framework in this particular Resume Analyzer project. So what is an empathy map? First we are going to discuss what an empathy map means. An empathy map is a collaborative design thinking framework tool which helps the users to put out their perspectives in the form of 4 quadrants: says, thinks, does and feels, in order to understand what the problem is and how to approach a particular solution to that problem. So according to our empathy map, in consideration with the resume analyzer, we are going to see these 4 quadrants, which includes says, thinks, does and feels. Now in the says part, what can a user say? He might say that he wants his resume to stand out between recruiters and employers. He might also say that I want a resume analyzer such that it can analyze the inconsistencies in my resume. Next, he might think whether the resume analyzer will help in the inconsistencies or not. He might even feel confident that the resume analyzer is helping out with all the mistakes in the resume, or he might also feel insecure if it would help or not. Next, what does he do in order to approach a solution to this problem? He might upload his resume in different formats, and he might also run the program, he might also run our code multiple times so as to get multiple outputs in which he can compare which is the best output for his resume in which he can use. The next one is about 5W1H framework. Again, this comes under the problem scoping part, which is the first part in identifying the problem on what the resume analyzer means. Okay, so in this problem scoping part, in the 5W1H framework, which is a design thinking framework again, we tackle with five different W problems and one H problem. That is who, what, where, when and why. So according to the stakeholder and according to our resume analyzer, who are the stakeholders of this problem? So for this, the stakeholders of the problem might be job recruiters, employers, employees, people working in organizations, etc. Who, what is the problem? The problem is that there are many inconsistencies and mistakes lying within the resume which needs to be addressed. Where does the problem arise? The problem arises in organizations and companies. When does the problem arise? The problem arises during recruitment period and also during the time when the resumes are being made by the job seekers. Why does the problem arise? The problem arises because due to human effort there can be some mistakes when making resumes. And how can this problem be addressed is one of the most important questions which we need to see in our design thinking framework, and this can be addressed through our resume analyzer. So that's it. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Barik from class 12A, and in this video I will be presenting our resume analyzer project developed as a part of our Capstone project for the session 2025-26. So this project is not just about analyzing the resumes conceptually, but it's about working a prototype built using code, where we have focused on how the real world hiring problems can be solved by simply using automation and logic. So in this project, I have designed a system that takes a resume as an input, processes it, and then extracts the key information like the skills, experience, and keywords and relevance using the structured code logic instead of manual checking. So for example, you are a job applicant who wants to check whether his or her resume is working or not as per the company's demand. So it will first of all, our resume analyzer will first of all ask you to upload your resume. Then you will simply upload resume by simply using the notepad or any Word document, and then that data will be processed by our analyzer and will detect the errors which are there in your resume. Also, in addition to that, these errors will be reported to you, and you can make corrections as per the as per the error analysis, and that's done. That is how this whole process will go like, and this will make your resume even more better and more appealing. So let us see how it works. um, this is a sample how the resume looks like. Simply I will copy it, and this is the resume. You can see the code that we have coded, and we have used Google Colab and Python to make it work. So it is asking you to paste your resume in the dialog box. Simply you can copy it from the Word and Notepad, and here I am going to paste my resume. See, now it is also asking you to paste your job description, which is not mandatory. You can simply skip it. It is a kind of a dialog box where you can elaborate your job description even more in a better manner. So for now I will skip it. Now it is giving you the result. So the resume score is 90. Why it is 90? Because you have some mistakes there. You might have missed some sections that is required by the analyzer, that is required by the resume to look more better. So here in this case you have missed certifications. So and also the suggestion is to add the that missing section, that is certifications, there in your resume. So and this will be well accepted by the company. So that is how the resume analyzer is working. Thank you so much for hearing me out.